This morning, a really good friend of mine sent me a picture of a DMT vape pen. Just asked me what I thought about it, and I just kind of said like, okay, what do I actually think about this? And I looked at the box, and the box had this writing on it, and had zero point 0.5 milliliters of spirit molecule, and journey through the cosmic mind, and then it had this kind of half-assed instructions on preparation for using it, and how to have success with it. And I just thought to myself, man, like we are at a really interesting time for plant medicine use, and its commercialization, its potential legalization, its use cases, all these things. And on one hand, we've got a lower barrier of entry, which is potentially a very good thing. And on the other hand, we've got a lower barrier to entry, which is potentially a very negative thing. People are asking a lot more questions about this. They're getting a lot more curious about it. All of those are great things. And access to this, various plant medicines is becoming easier. And I just really hope that we learn some lessons from the rapid introduction of cannabis and within our society. And first it was medicinal, and then it became recreational, and we really just focused on all of the good qualities of cannabis. We compared it to alcohol a lot, which it just pales in comparison. The dangers pale in comparison to alcohol. But there are some drawbacks to cannabis use, just like there are drawbacks to improper use of any medicine. There are just so many things that are driven in this country by dollars instead of cents. And we can look at how cannabis was introduced, and we can assume that some of the same things are going to be attempted with psilocybin, with ketamine, with various psychedelics, ayahuasca, 5-MeO, DMT. And certainly, as these things become more commonplace and more mainstream, there will be an audience for people seeking a drug experience, and that's fine. But that will mask and hide what these medicines can truly do for people who take them seriously, who put in the work on themselves, who prepare and who integrate the experiences, and put a lot of effort into it. So the internet, of course, is going to force people to take a side and have a very binary argument about this. But I think that there's room in the truth for more than one thing. And I feel like we don't have to choose a side and either you're for it or against it. I think that the answers are often in the middle on these things. And we have a professional responsibility, and really, more importantly, we have a moral obligation when it comes to education behind these substances, and then eventually the legalization and encouragement of access to plant medicine.